Hi guys, this is Masa from Bodybuilding.TV. Today I'm going to show you my outdoor workout in Sacramento, and I'm filming near the Sac State. And today I'm going to choose 10 exercises. Today, July 4th, 2016. Of course, it's the Independence Day. So sometimes I can see people walking or riding bikes over this bridge. It's very beautiful. It's so scenic area. It's breathtaking view. Anyway, today I chose 10 exercises. So please check it out and let's get started. In today's outdoor training, I'm going to introduce some exercises using the NASM OPT model, as I'm a certified NASM personal trainer. The OPT model is divided into three big phases, which are stabilization, strength, and power. Those phases look like stairs, and if you go up each stair step by step, that takes you to the next level, gaining basic musculature and allowing you to reach your goal without injuries. So with that, let's get started. The first exercise is the push-up. This exercise belongs to the stabilization phase of the OPT model. The tempo of the exercise in this phase is 4-2-1. This means 4 seconds down, 2 seconds hold, and 1 second out. This tempo is good for gaining a better sense of balance and strengthening your core stabilization. The correct form of this exercise is to make your back straight from your heels to your neck. And the angle of the arms to the body is about 60 degrees. By the way, this 60-degree idea will also be good for when you do a dumbbell bench press exercise, because this angle will protect you from shoulder injury. The second exercise is the Hindu push-up. This is an advanced version of the push-up. When you get into the starting position, put your hands wider than shoulder width apart. I chose the exact same feet stance as the first exercise, the push-up, because I wanted to use the yoga idea and stretch my hamstrings very well when I reached the downward dog position. Once you start the exercise, your body makes an oval shape. Your face goes as close to the ground as possible as you bend your elbows. And then you stick out your chest as your face goes up upward. This exercise is good for working the pectoral major, triceps, abdominals, and latissimus dorsi. The third exercise is the diamond push-up. The characteristic of this exercise is that you make a diamond shape with your hands on the ground. Your arms should come close to your body as much as possible. The correct form of this exercise is like the first exercise the push-up. Your back line should be straight from your heels to your neck. One of the compensations of the push-up is that your head migrates lower than your body. I recommend you stretch your neck muscles if you have this problem. The diamond push-up is good for engaging the triceps primarily and the pectoralis major secondary. The fourth exercise is the prison push-up. First, you do a push-up and then raise your arms until the back of your hands touch each other over your head. Do the same number of arm raises following the same number of push-ups you do. 1 push-up, 1 arm raise, 2 push-ups, and 2 arm raises. I change the tempo of this exercise compared to the first exercise today, the push-up. The tempo is a little faster. Therefore, I added a bit of a cardio effect to this exercise. I usually get to failure after I do 7 or 8 repetitions. How about you? The fifth exercise is the plank. This exercise is a core stabilization exercise of the OPT model. So you can train your core musculature and sense of balance very well. Take the transverse abdominis, for example. The transverse abdominis is the deepest of the abdominal muscles. You can improve your form when you squat if you train the transverse abdominis. The important point of the form of this exercise is that you keep your back line straight from your heel to your neck and head. The compensations of this exercise that we can often see are that people put their glutes out upward while their heads migrate lower toward the ground. I also include the progression of this exercise. The progression moves from the regular position to single leg and then single leg and single arm. I recommend you move on to a progression when you can do a regular plank for about 2 minutes. And after that, you can progress to a more difficult position little by little. The single leg and single arm position burn me out. The sixth exercise is the reverse crunch. This exercise is supposed to be a core strength exercise of the OPT model. So I changed the tempo to medium from slow. The medium tempo means it takes 2 seconds to curl your legs and then 2 seconds back to the start position. When you start the exercise, your back should be firmly on the bench or table to stabilize it, and then bend your knees about 90 degrees. Be sure to flex your abdominal muscles when you curl your legs toward your chest. After that, go back to the start position, but don't forget to keep your knees bent 90 degrees at this point again. This exercise is great for building nice and ripped rectus abdominis, which is the most well-known abdominal, often referred to as the six-pack. My abs are often sore after this exercise. The seventh exercise is the dragon flag. This exercise is very challenging and harsh, but I chose this one to train my whole abdominals at one time. The way you do this exercise is by first putting your body supine on the flat bench or table, like the one I used this time. As you can see, I chose this big picnic table for a flat bench, so I could hold the space of the table behind my head. It is necessary to find some space or point that you can hold with both hands for the dragon flag, because you need to stabilize your upper body with your arm power. Your legs go upward as you put your scapula to the bench or table, and then slowly lower your legs down toward the bench or table. The feature of the dragon flag is that your abdominals are stimulated so much on the negative movement compared to other ab exercises. I always think of Sylvester Stallone in Rocky IV and Bruce Lee whenever I do this exercise. The eighth exercise is the hanging leg raise. First, stabilize your body in the position when you hang from the bar or branch, like I do in this video. And then raise your legs while flexing your abdominal muscles without momentum. Squeeze your abs when your legs reach the highest position, and then slowly return your legs back to the start position. Repeat the reps without momentum. However, once you do get to failure, it's okay to use a bit of momentum. This is a cheating technique. You will be able to push yourself a bit more to add more extra reps. This exercise is good for building nice and ripped lower abs. I had trouble finding a nice and flat branch to hold, but I felt like I was really walking out in the middle of nature. I can say the same thing about the next exercise as well. The ninth exercise is the windshield wiper. The way you do this exercise is similar to the hanging leg raise. When your legs reach the highest position, stop the movement there, keep it, and then swing your legs to the left and right as you squeeze your abdominals. I try to stop the movement even just a little bit as I twist my body and repeat as many times as possible. You can stimulate a whole ab very well by repeating this harsh movement until you completely get to failure. The 10th exercise is the pistol squat. I tried this exercise as well, even though this is one of the most difficult movement exercises for me. First, point your toes straight forward on the side of your leg that you will train. Then, extend your arms forward for a nice balance, and then roll your body down until your walking leg is about parallel to the ground. After that, squeeze the quad, hamstring, and gluteus maximus in your walking leg, and then go back to the start position. The best point of this exercise is that you can train your balance and core musculature in each leg, as well as train your quads, hamstrings, and gluteus maximus like a regular squat. I could not balance myself very well when I first started doing this exercise, but I have been stretching my legs very often for the past 6 months, and I feel like I have been improving little by little. I'm going to keep practicing, and I hope I'll be able to continue improving and show you guys in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. And remember, you've got one life. Make every workout count.